Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, bringing you another video update. Warsword Conquest, a mod for Mount and Blade Warband, is a phrase you have heard me utter many times now, and I need some feedback. So I started a new campaign for the Dark Elves, which seems to have gone down very well, and with this campaign I have a goal. The goal is to conquer the nearby lands, as in the High Elf Kingdom, possibly the Nippon colonies, and the Lizard Men. We'll see if we go for that extent, but the main focus is the High Elves. That's my challenge. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because you may have noticed that my Warsword Conquest series tends to run a little bit long. My Witch Hunter series is at 250 plus videos, my Chaos series is at 300 plus videos. This is a lot, and as much as I like this, I understand it gets tedious for you guys. Seeing the same fights every time, the same struggling and so on. So I figured doing it this way and setting myself goals is a good way to move forward and to be able to bring you guys, you know, more a better look at the other races, you know, more content in that regard. Now, what I want to know is, how often would you like to see this, and would you like to see more? Now, currently, every 6 hours there's a new Witch Hunter and a new Chaos. Or, sorry, every 12 hours there's a new Witch Hunter and a new Chaos, so it would be like Witch Hunter, 6 hours go by, it's Chaos, 6 hours go by, it's Witch Hunter, and so on. Now, right now it's two Chaos, 2 Witch Hunters a day, totaling to 4 Warsword Conquest videos. Would you prefer if I were to start a new Warsword Conquest campaign, so I have 4 campaigns going on, but release them one every 6 hours? So rather than it being 2 campaigns, it's actually 4. It just means that the progress made on Warsword Conquest, Chaos and Witch Hunter are a little bit slower, if that makes sense. So you'd be getting one of those a day instead of 2. But this would allow me to bring you a look at another campaign. So I really want to hear your feedback on that, your thoughts. Otherwise I can just keep releasing as normal and release the Dark Elf campaign in another slot. If you would like to see me start up a new campaign to run alongside, let me know. I'm thinking I should balance it out as much as I can, although I don't think it really matters in terms of, you know, good and evil races, because currently we have Chaos, which is pretty evil, Dark Elves, they are evil. My Witch Hunter campaign is kind of good, you know what I mean, but yeah, let me know. Anyway, if you would like me to do that, let me know what race you would like to see a campaign done on. And how I recommend you guys do that is post it in the comments, but if you see someone's already made a post suggesting the race that you would like to see, just give that an upvote. Or give that a like, and I will be counting those. Anyway, moving on. So Fantasy Calradia is progressing nicely. I'm having a lot of fun with that mod. I can see myself playing through it again at some point. What else? Colony Survival has been a blast. It's getting me back into that creative area that I haven't touched for a long time. And I want to get back into Minecraft. So rather than jumping back on Pauleh's world, because as much as I like it, it is kind of dated. Not to mention, I don't know, I like it and I do want to keep progressing it, but I feel there's other areas I could be looking at instead. So I would like to try something new. I would like to go over some challenges and so on. So if anyone can recommend any challenges, please let me know. If there's any other like mods worth checking out, let me know. Ideally, I want to stay on the latest update, but I understand that mods, you know, require older versions because they don't update as quick. But yeah, I mean, I have been tempted to just start up a new vanilla world, maybe go the amplified world and just start building again. see what I can come up with, but a challenge would also be good. If there are any challenge modes, anything out there like that, let me know, and I'll look into starting that up. I have Knights of the Old Republic almost complete. I believe there's a few more videos to go until we have completed that game. Would you guys like to see Knights of the Old Republic 2 immediately after, or would you like to see a break from it? Let me know. I am still debating if I want to go on to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic afterwards and do the different classes there. We will see. Right now, a lot of my MMO time, or a lot of my free time, has been in Black Desert Online. I'm kind of hooked on that again and having a blast playing it. So I could try to get some content out on that, but there isn't really much to show. I'm mostly just grinding and that's about it. Although I do have my main, which is a warrior, has his awakened weapon, so I will show you that. Prey is still going. I've been jumping on and off that mostly because I get to points where I'm fighting like very scary creatures, and yeah, I have to prep myself before going in for that, you know. But yeah, that's all there is really. I have other games that I am playing. Stranded Deep I'm kind of slowing down on. Not much else for me to do. I could try to build a base, but really that requires a lot of effort in terms of hauling goods over to one island just to build walls and stuff, and outside of that there isn't really much more progression or much else I can show. If there's anything you would like to see, please let me know, but otherwise I may just leave that Series B for now until there's a new update. Tempted to get back into some old games. I know I've got games like The Long Dark I wouldn't mind checking out again, The Forest, what else? RimWorld, I would love to get back into that. Judgment, I had fun on that. But yeah, if there's any other games you guys would like to see, please let me know. I'm definitely interested in checking out some other games, hopefully some single player games as well. But yeah, that's all for now. Hope you are enjoying all the content I'm putting out. I'm trying to give you a bit more variety. I realized I got into this bit of a slump with Warsword Conquest, and it was just, you know, the same thing happening quite often, and you know, that's not good. You know, I do want to vary it up for you guys, so please let me know what you would like to see. And yeah, that's all. If you're enjoying my content, please consider, you know, supporting me on Patreon, but you don't have to. It's never required to view any content on my channel. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys and girls. Take care, and I will be back again soon with another update video. Until then.